Good morning. Good morning. It's lovely to see you all. Thank you for joining me again this morning. So, as I always ask, I hope you're able to do your homework and I hope you were able to increase the number of times that you're sitting in concentration. I won't say meditation yet, that you're sitting in concentration and learning to be more and more aware of the breath. So we're going to take it up a little notch today. We're going to do something slightly different. But before I get there, I want to go back to yesterday where I had asked you to think of a yellow flower. So you can keep your eyes open or closed, it doesn't matter, whichever works for you. Your outside eyes, open or closed. And with your inside eye, I just want you to think again of a yellow flower. It may be a moving image, it may be a split second, it may be like a postcard or a picture, whatever pops into your head when I say yellow flower. And now I'd like you to think of a yellow flower in a field. It's a beautiful sunny day, and this yellow flower is in a field or a meadow or somewhere beautiful. Again, you don't have to hold the image in your mind, even if you just think of it for a split second, it's there. And now think of maybe some of you don't like dogs, I know, but maybe a dog running through the meadow, really, really happy, or a cat, or even just walking by yourself and being in Mother Nature, even if it's, like I said, a snapshot picture. It doesn't have to be a moving image, even if it's just for a moment that you saw that in your mind. And bring that picture back. And now maybe think of an elephant running through that picture. Okay, so I just wanted to bring you back to being aware again of your inside eye and the tool that is your mind. So we have images like this, thoughts like this running constantly through our mind. And perhaps we were not so aware of it before, but when we sit down to start concentrating our mind and our awareness and our attention, we start to become more aware of these images and pictures and thoughts. And sometimes they can be derailing. We can start the day pretty fine, woke up, nothing monumentous happened, and I just went to go and brush my teeth, and I came out, and all of a sudden I'm feeling a bit stressed, depressed, lonely, anxious. What happened? I just went to brush my teeth. Well, perhaps in those few minutes at the sink, my mind, because I'm doing something automatic, something that I do every day, hopefully. I do that every day and I'm doing it mindlessly. And all these thoughts may have started playing in my mind about something that happened the day before, about something that happened years ago, about some tragedy, some loss, some worry about the future, even something small like, why did they have to say that to me? Why did they do that? Or worry about our family or something, anything like that. And all of a sudden, oh, we've fallen down this tunnel of thought and we're feeling not so great. So again, we're learning that this tool of the inside eye is very powerful. And if we allow it to run away with itself, like this elephant running through our beautiful sunny day picture, it can derail us. So, as I said on the first session, there may be two reasons why people want to learn to meditate. One may be just to learn to regulate our emotions so that whatever is going on in our lives that we cannot control, and most things we can't really control, we can only control our little bubble of what we have, and mostly that's our own emotions. And the second is enlightenment. However, both paths have to pass through this path, this journey of attention, awareness, concentration. So we'll walk on this path together. And you never know, some of you may go ahead and keep going toward that end goal. or continuing path of enlightenment. And some of you may feel that, okay, I've learned now to regulate my emotions and I'm feeling okay and I can just start the engine and keep it running. And some of you may need a more intense practice at some point. So we'll see how we go on with that. So, as I was saying, with the homework, we're going to take it up a notch. So I'd like you to go back into your position of a nice straight back. It can be sitting in bed, it can be lying down, it can be sitting in your chair, it can be standing, wherever you can get your back as straight as possible. And I know for some of you, it's not possible with age or back problems, even as far as surgery, I know. So it's really okay. You do the best you can. Be very relaxed and as straight as you can. And I'd like you to close your outside eyes and begin to be aware of the breath moving in and out of the body. You can begin by taking a couple of deep breaths. That usually helps to clear the airways and to feel, where is the breath moving more at the moment? Is it in my chest? Is it in my rib cage? Is it my tummy? Once you are aware of where the breath is moving, I'd like you to focus again on 3 breaths at a time. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale in your own time. I may be going a bit fast, I may be going a bit slow for you, but just in your own time, 3 breaths with absolute focus, without anything coming in to distract you in your inside eye for now. And it's quite possible pictures, thoughts will come in, but it's okay, just ignore them and come back to the breath. You can count to 3 breaths if you like, or you can just remember that it's 3 breaths. And then take a little break, take a deep breath again if you need to, or just stop your attention for a moment, or skip 1 breath and then start again the next 3 breaths. And now I'd like you to take your attention from the body up to the nose, and kind of the inside of the nose, the walls of the nose, where the air passes through as it comes in and out of the nostrils. You can still maintain awareness of the body, of the movement of the air there if you want to. You don't have to. If you feel it's easier to shift your attention completely to the nose at this point, you can do that. If you're able to maintain awareness of the movement in the body and the nose, then you can also try that. So now, as we know, when we inhale with our mouths closed, the air comes in through our nostrils. And I just want you to be able to feel where it passes through in the nose, the inside walls of the nose. It could be anywhere. It could be further back. It could be more towards the entrance at the nostrils. It could be in the middle. It could be the entire nose. If you can't feel it, take a couple of deep breaths. And just be aware of where you felt it and just focus on that area. And soon when your breath is calm, you should still be able to feel it. And now I'd like you to apply the process of being attentive to 3 breaths. Now apply it to the breath coming in and out of the nostrils the very same way that we did with the body. You can count if you like, or not. Just getting used to now being aware of that feeling of the breath moving in and out of the nose. And it's always there, remember. It's always been there. As you breathe, you may be aware that the breath going in, the air going in, is a little cooler. And when the air comes out, it's slightly warmer. It's been warmed by the body and it comes out slightly warmer. See if you can sense that. Continue to count 3 breaths at a time with absolute focus. And at the same time, see if you can be aware of the temperature of the breath changing slightly. As I keep reminding you, it's very, very normal to lose your concentration and to go off into thought, and that's absolutely fine. And I'm going to sign off in a moment, but I'd like you to just continue for 1 or 2 moments, 1 or 2 minutes. Just continue being aware of that feeling of the breath in the nostrils. Try and be aware of 3 breaths at a time with absolute focus. And remember the other part of your homework as you go about your day, whatever you're doing, cooking, eating, bathing, resting, watching something, listening to something, in a meeting, whatever you're doing, begin to make yourself more aware of not just the breath moving in the body, but now the breath moving in and out of the nostrils. So I'm going to leave you all here, and I'd like you to just continue for a couple of minutes and then go about your day. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time, and I will see you here tomorrow morning at the same time.